Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the YouTube notification bell. More enlightening financial videos like this one. Are you struggling with debt and want to start building wealth? You're not alone. Debt is a common hurdle many of us face, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a part of life that can creep up on anyone, from fresh graduates to seasoned professionals, and from single parents to retirees. We are all susceptible to it. But here's the good news. Debt is not a life sentence. With the right strategies and a bit of discipline, it's possible to overcome this financial challenge. More importantly, it's possible to transform your financial situation from one of debt to one of wealth. Yes, you heard that right. You can transition from being a debtor to a wealth builder. It's not a walk in the park, but it's certainly achievable. It all starts with understanding your debt, creating a budget, and implementing strategies to pay off your debt. So stay tuned as we explore easy, manageable steps to get out of debt and start building your wealth. The first step to getting out of debt is understanding your debt. It's like a riddle, isn't it? But it's a riddle with a solution that can change your life. Let's dive into it. Imagine your debt as a mountain. It might seem insurmountable at first glance, but every mountain can be conquered step by step. The first step to climbing this financial Everest is to know its height, its slopes, its dangers. In simpler terms, you need to know how much you owe, to whom you owe it, and at what interest rate. Knowing how much you owe sounds straightforward, right? But often we underestimate the size of our debt, just like how we underestimate the size of that mountain from a distance. The reality often hits when we sit down and add up all our outstanding bills, credit card balances, loans, and more. It's a daunting task, but a necessary one. Next, it's crucial to understand who you owe. Every lender, whether it's a bank, a credit card company, or a loan shark, has different terms and conditions. Some debts may have higher interest rates or more severe penalties for late payments. Knowing who you owe helps you prioritize which debts to pay off first. Finally, the interest rate. This is the rate at which your debt grows. It's like the snow that adds to the height of the mountain each day, making it even more challenging to climb. Understanding the interest rate can help you strategize how to pay off your debt. The higher the interest rate, the quicker you'll want to pay that debt off to stop it from growing. Now take a deep breath. It's time to make a list of all your debts. Write down each one, along with the total amount you owe, the lender, and the interest rate. This list is your map. It will guide you on your journey to reach the peak of your debt mountain and, eventually, descend into financial freedom. Now that you know where you stand, you can start making a plan to get out of debt. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and you've just taken yours. A budget is a powerful tool for managing your money and paying off your debt. Imagine your financial life as a ship sailing through the sea. A budget is your compass, guiding you through the turbulent waters of expenses and leading you towards the calm shores of financial stability. Without a budget, you're sailing blind, and it's all too easy to crash into the rocks of debt and financial insecurity. Creating a budget doesn't have to feel like a chore. It's as simple as understanding where your money is coming from and where it's going. Start by tracking your income. This includes your salary, any side hustles, and any passive income streams. Knowing how much money you have coming in each month is the first step in understanding how much you can allocate towards paying off your debts. Next, you'll want to track your expenses. This includes everything from your rent or mortgage, utility bills, groceries, and even those small daily purchases that can add up over time. Don't leave anything out. It's important to have a complete picture of where your money is going. Now, it's time to crunch some numbers. Subtract your total expenses from your total income. If you're left with a positive number, that's great. This is money you can put towards paying off your debt faster. If you're left with a negative number, don't panic. This just means it's time to take a closer look at your expenses and find areas where you can cut back. Prioritizing debt repayment is crucial. When you're creating your budget, make sure to allocate a portion of your income towards paying down your debts. This could mean making more than the minimum payments on your credit cards or paying extra towards your student loans. By prioritizing debt repayment, you're not just getting rid of debt, you're also freeing up more of your income in the future. Remember, a budget isn't set in stone, it's a living document that should be reviewed and adjusted regularly to reflect changes in your income, expenses, and financial goals. With your budget in place, you're ready to tackle your debt head-on. With time, patience, and a little bit of discipline, you'll be on your way to financial freedom. There are several strategies for paying off debt. Let's explore a few. First up is the snowball method. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill, gaining size and momentum as it goes. This is how the snowball method works for debt repayment. You start by tackling your smallest debt first, while maintaining minimum payments on your larger debts. Once that smallest debt is paid off, take the money you were putting towards it and apply it to your next smallest debt. This creates a snowball effect, where you're progressively paying off larger and larger debts. The advantage of this method is the psychological boost you get from seeing debts disappear quickly. However, you may end up paying more interest over time, as larger debts with higher interest rates are left for last. Next, we have the avalanche method. Think of a mighty avalanche thundering down a mountainside, taking out everything in its path. With the avalanche method, you start by paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while maintaining minimum payments on your other debts. Once that debt is eliminated, move to the one with the next highest interest rate. The benefit of this method is that it can save you money in the long run, as you're tackling high-interest debt first. However, it may take longer to see progress, which can be discouraging for some. There are also other strategies, such as the consolidation method, where you combine all your debts into one single payment with a lower interest rate. This can simplify the repayment process and potentially save you money. However, it often requires good credit to get a consolidation loan with a lower interest rate. Lastly, there's the balance transfer method, where you transfer your debt to a credit card with a lower or zero interest rate. This can save you a significant amount in interest, but be aware of potential transfer fees and make sure you can pay off the balance before the promotional rate ends. Choose a strategy that works best for you and stick with it. Remember, it's not about the speed, but the consistency of your journey to debt freedom. Once you've paid off your debt, it's time to start building wealth. Now you might be thinking, how do I do that? Well, the journey to wealth building is paved with two essential bricks: saving and investing. First, let's talk about the importance of saving. Saving isn't just about stashing away a few dollars here and there. It's about creating a safety net that can support you in times of financial emergencies. Unexpected events can happen at any time, like job loss, medical emergencies, or sudden home repairs. Having a healthy emergency fund can mean the difference between weathering the storm and falling back into debt. But saving isn't only about emergencies. It's also about planning for your future, and that means retirement. Now, retirement might seem like it's ages away, especially if you're a young adult, but the earlier you start saving for it, the better off you'll be. Thanks to the magic of compound interest, even a small amount saved today can grow into a substantial nest egg over time. Now on to our second brick, investing. While saving is crucial, it's often not enough to build significant wealth due to inflation. That's where investing comes in. Investing allows your money to grow at a rate much faster than a typical savings account. You might consider investing in the stock market or real estate. The stock market, while volatile in the short term, has historically provided substantial returns over the long term. Real estate, on the other hand, can provide a steady income stream and potential appreciation. Remember, investing always comes with risks, so it's important to do your homework and consider seeking advice from financial professionals. Building wealth takes time, but by starting now, you're setting yourself up for a secure financial future. So, whether you're saving for a rainy day or investing for a prosperous tomorrow, remember that every step you take on this journey brings you closer to financial independence. Let's recap what we've discussed today. We began by acknowledging that debt can be overwhelming, but understanding the nature of your debt is the first step in regaining control. We explored how to categorize your debts and how crucial this is in formulating a plan to tackle them. Next, we delved into the importance of creating a budget. This tool is your roadmap, guiding you to spend wisely and save where possible. It's a critical component in your strategy to conquer debt. We then explored various strategies for paying off debt. Whether it's the snowball method, the avalanche method, or a customized approach, the key is to choose what works best for you and stay committed. Finally, we shifted our focus to building wealth. We talked about the importance of saving and investing and how these practices can transform your financial landscape. Remember, getting out of debt and building wealth is a journey, not a destination. You can do this. Start today and take control of your financial future. We hope you found this video helpful and it has empowered you to take control of your financial future. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and you've already taken the first one by educating yourself. But don't stop here. If you want to continue learning and improving your financial health, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the YouTube notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. We're committed to providing you with the knowledge and tools you need to transform your financial life. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more financial wisdom.